protect herself. Come on.
Right again. So, yeah. So anyway.
Well, you need to ask me a question because you're saying you want my opinion, but I don't actually know what you want my opinion on.
Yeah, what's your opinion from last night? What do you think about, you know, just on did you actually watch the live this morning and watch what happened?
No,
do you feel like Angie's been bullied and it's gone too far?
No, I think they're all as bad as each other. I think on the problem is, right, on this app, you've either got people that are alcoholics or you've got people that are drug addicts, or you got the mixture of both, and then you've just got people that are outright arseholes like myself. And the thing is, right, everyone wants the views, everyone wants the gifts, and people will use whatever they can to get it. Like, you've got people that will use kids to get gifts. You've got people that will use alcohol and bad behaviour to do the same thing, to bring the numbers and the gifts in. Like if the thing is, right, so if you look when Alex and Angie were doing a back and forth, there was they were both getting gifted. Alex got on the risings, Angie got on the risings. So the drama, the drinking, it all brings in the views and the money at the end of the day. I just think they're all as bad as each other. They're all scumbags.
It's basically a repeat of last year, really, because wasn't it this time last year that Alex and Angie actually fell out, and it all started kicking off then, doesn't it? So it's a bit of a repeat thing. What's going on, really? But now they're best friends, and you know, Angie will support Alex and things like that. I won't go too much into Alex, but I think, to be honest with you, I think Prince Brat needs to stay on his side of the corner and not to basically go for things that are much bigger than him. And I think he's going to have a breakdown. I literally do. I think he's just going to collapse with all of this, and I am worried. Yeah, they're all lying, exactly. I think Em started to come off the app for a bit, didn't she? Not many people were watching her again. And then all of a sudden she's back, and of course Delusive Angie seems to be the high TikToker at the moment. Maybe she's trying to, they both did a plan together. But I don't know, last night to me, last night was very bad, very bad. I'm just going to play another video actually so we can listen to it.
Crazy.
1 month from today.
You give me a month. Yeah, you give me a month on this app. I give you a year left on this app.
I'll give you a month.
Yeah.
1 month.
We'll get pan in your studio. You out
Angie, to bring up the Venables.
Wait, listen. I'm going to do 4 p.m. NYT 4 p.m. I'm going to do 4 p.m. now.
You are, and you got the old age pension on one side and the one who's pushing daisies on the other with alcohol every day. Don't tell me about my life and my situation. You can't even open your eyes.
Listen,
you're drooling right now like a baby. You need a nappy when you finish yourself alive.
You listen to Zia. Stop listening to Zia, right?
You are disgusting.
Stop listening to Zia. Stop listening to Zia because she's controlling you right
she's
now.
Crazy.
I tell you what. I'm going to push you off the app. I'll give you 1 month and you'll be gone. 1 month. 1 month you'll be gone from this app. And that's the truth. 1 month, you're gone.
100%. I fucking like to see you try, but
okay, 1 month. Okay, we'll see you try.
You're a bully. You're a bully.
1 month from today, which makes it.
I'm not being funny, but for you saying that.
30th for September.
You saying that, it makes you want to help him even more.
September, right? If you're still here, I will you my words and apologize to you.
No, if I'm still here,
how many days in September? 28 days? 28th of September. If you're still here, I'll leave my words and I'll apologize to you. But I'm telling you, 28th of September, you'll be fucking gone.
Okay.
Because I'm going to destroy you.
No, you're not.
We'll see from them.
Angie, please, come off from them.
We're going to destroy this fucking man.
You're crazy. You're a bully. You're a massive bully. You sit here and plead the high ground. I've done nothing to you whatsoever, and you are a disgusting.
Your behaviour.
You're a disgusting. And pal, you always
I'm only playing the game.
Is that pal? You're an old age pensioner. And pal, you're a racist. Listen, I'm gonna leave them.
Listen, Prince Brett, you are. Listen, I'm going to play the game, a TikTok game, you know what I mean? So, you know, go quiet about this, please.
Wow.
Let's
I forgot
let's
about
be
that
fair, right? So you've got Alex that is, how old is he? 20? 19, 20?
No, he's actually 25.
Oh, alright, well, he's 25. He hasn't really got any life experience. Like, he comes across, he sits in his fucking bedroom all day on TikTok, like the rest of them. And then
Hey.
he got a platform off the back of Misread. He's now jumping on the drama because he's realised it brings in the views and the gifts, because you're going to get people that don't like Angie that's going to go across and gift him, like Zia. She's going to go and run and gift him. And then you've got Angie that just drinks and says the most horrendous stuff.
Yeah.
And then you've got Pearl that, yeah.
Well, if there was a video up, actually, I can't remember what the name was it, but there was a excuse me, there was a video of when it all came out with Marcus Ems. So Ems, when she was hurting Marcus. So, you know, to me, she's done DV on live. So
I haven't seen that, so I can't comment.
what she's done, you know, I mean, she's just, I'm lost for words, because how many people in this live don't like Marcus Ems and the things that she does? But the thing is, like, if you look at that video, everyone was gifting it all, so they wanted it to keep going. It doesn't help that basically the money goes towards drink and drugs and Pearl being racist. And
people want something to watch. They want a car crash. It's like car crash TV. This is exactly what people want. They want car crash TV. It brings the money, like, it brings the views in, it brings the money in, and that's why people do it. Like, because I guarantee now, if it got shut tomorrow, Angie wouldn't carry on drinking every single day. Thank you, but you don't have to give me. Angie wouldn't carry on drinking every single day because she wouldn't be able to afford it. And this is what I mean, like, all you're doing is you're drinking, displaying absolutely disgusting behaviour, but then if you look at the other side, you're the people that don't drink. So if you look at the likes of Alicia, Angie, Torian, Paigey baby, they've all gone back and forth with Angie. They've all said the most horrendous fucking stuff to each other, but they all sound like they're all at breaking point. So at what point is somebody going to say, when is enough? What, when someone decides that they've had enough and they're going to run a live themselves because they can't carry on with the trolling happening? Because it's not just these people that are going at each other. You've got people in their comments who are supporting them that are going at Angie. You've got people in Angie's that are going at the others. Like, where's it ever going to stop? Like,
exactly.
Because actually, says, enough is enough. Somebody's going to end up dead.
And it's the thing that today, what really annoyed me was that Angie went off on one in Miss Red's live. Lisa's just put a comment in saying poison M's page. There's evidence on there as well what Ems has done to Marcus. So there's quite a few videos there if you go and have a look. But today when I was watching the live, Angie was going off at Alicia and she wouldn't even let anyone talk. It was like, oh, you're obsessed with me. And the thing is, she wasn't going at Alicia as well. She was going out with this.
And this is where...
She was overruling the whole live. She took over and no one did anything to stop it.
But then
so she had her say more than the others.
Sorry, I interrupted you. On the flip side to that, we've then got Alicia, Paigey and Torian that will go into Angie's box on fake accounts to get in there to fire at her. So then what do you expect? If you're doing that, then then obviously Angie's had a chance to fire into somebody this morning. Because yesterday they were in a box having to go yesterday, and they were going on about all different stuff. This is what I mean. Where is it going to end? Where is the finish line for all of this? Is it going to be when someone ends up dead? Is it going to be when somebody has a full-blown mental health breakdown? I'll tell you now, from hearing Alicia, whatever her name is, Alicia, whatever her name is, I don't know what her name is. But hearing her this morning on Miss Red's Live, that woman sounds like she is absolutely at like she sounds like she's at breaking point if she hasn't already broken.
Yeah. I mean, in the end of the day, no parent should be brought up, or any children. I mean, what I've heard on the live today, that Angie's got images of her child, if that's right. Comment in the comments, can you make sure that's right for me so I can correct it if I'm wrong?
You know, she has
of Torian's child.
Got a recording of the child's voice, but I think she has confirmed that it's been deleted.
Yeah. And the thing is, the things that she was saying about a voice recording, thank you. So yes, it was a voice recording, no images. So the thing is, I did feel sorry for Alicia, because no mother, especially she's just fresh with it as well, bringing things up like that. I mean, in the end of the day, we have seen the way that Angie has treated her mother. And the other thing as well, we haven't actually heard from her as well. So I think my opinion is that she's left and she doesn't want to be in the same house as Angie. That's what I'm getting. Well, that's how I feel anyway with it.
Yeah, but you can't really say that, because I've seen Angie's mum go off at Angie. Like, I've got a bad relationship with my mum. Like, my mum is a horrible, horrible cunt. Excuse my language, everyone. She's awful. And the thing is, you don't know what happens when Angie isn't live. Now, I know Angie's live like 17 hours of the day, but you don't know what's happening behind closed doors, so you're making an observation of something that's being put out. And let's be fair, her mum's not been the best either. Like, we've heard some of the disgusting things that her mum said to her, but then you've heard the disgusting things that Angie said.
Yeah. Well, I was just reading one of the comments, because it said, do you realise her mother watches TikTok and her mother has a very good social life? She probably does. I mean, I'm glad she does, because I tell you this now, I couldn't be sitting in a house listening to that.
Has she not?
I don't know if she has deleted it.
I thought she'd confirmed she'd deleted it.
Listen, I think every person who is a mother will go mental because if I remember rightly, Angie did say that in Dave Duran's live that she did have something. I'm sure I've got the recording on my actual YouTube of that day. So the thing is, with Angie, she likes to tell porky pies. I mean, everything that the girls were actually saying in Miss Red's live today was actually, they spoke the whole truth about it, because and Angie was just denying it. It's just.
This is where I've got a difference of opinion, because it works both ways. You know, you've got people from all sides that are going into each other's lives and trolling each other. And like I said, like a couple of minutes ago, Alicia literally in Miss Red's live this morning sounded like she was fucking broken. And Angie has been broken herself. Torian, you've heard Torian, she's been broken. At what point is this going to stop before somebody ends up unaliving herself?
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, I've just seen a comment here saying, why don't you stop talking about Angie? Actually, this is more a conversation, Natalie.
That's exactly what I was about to come up and say. Like, you're all bringing awareness, but what you're also doing is highlighting their troubles and what they're all about, the app, which is surfacing people to go and search them and watch them. So you're actually increasing their lives.
People are going to watch them anyway. They're on the FYP.
Yeah, but I get that. But to bring up Angie's mum for one, when she doesn't even have no clue what's going on the app, but you bringing her mum up into the app is not right at all. You need to leave Sheila out of it.
Well, unfortunately, when Angie goes for other people's parents and saying burn basically other people's parents, people are going to bring up her mother. So in the end of the day, the mother has actually been on TikTok and she has actually been saying things as well.
Again, also, like
Angie's the one who brings up her mother and her father.
You're saying that Angie has pictures of someone's child. No, she doesn't. She has.
No one said pictures though. Everyone's just running with their narrative because Angie went on the platform and said pictures. Let me just make this clear, yeah? I was in Scotty's live in the comments and I said Angie has a recording of my child on her phone. She said she's got the screenshot. Go and tell your people, Angela, to bring the screenshot where I said photo, because in that screenshot, it definitely says recording, because I don't need to lie. She's always saying she's got pictures, she's got proof, she's got that. Tell her to put the screenshot up then of me saying that she's got pictures. I said she's got a recording, which she does. When she put up a recording of me and my child joking with each other, I made it out that I was going to touch my child. Can I talk, please? Making it out that I was going to harm my child. She went and played it on Dave Duran's live. She said she's going to have the video so she can go to social services and the police. She hasn't done that. She's proceeded to play the recording again the other day, right? And she's still got the recording. Hence why I said, why has she got a recording if she's not going to report it like she said she does? But Angie's gone around with the narrative that I said picture. So why don't you go to Angie, instead of coming here and telling us what we should and shouldn't do, why don't you go to Angie and tell her to produce the screenshot that she's got where I said photo? Because I promise you, it says a recording. Thank you. And that's all
and I did correct myself as well when I said it was recording. And I did apologise for
like
that.
half of the app has got it mixed up then because people don't have
echoing.
No, Rishi, respectfully, it's not half the app. Angie went on her platform and said she has a screenshot where I said she has pictures of my child. So tell her to produce the screenshots, because I'm sick and tired of people putting things on my name that I've said that I haven't said. If you ask me, I will tell you what I said and what I didn't say. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not stupid.
When Lou said about Angie having a recording of Torian's child, I said it's not a picture, it's a recording, because Torian said that this morning. I literally corrected her before she
I just don't understand what this recording is supposed to be so like bad about. Like, is it because of the threat of the child that you find is bad, or the fact that the child?
What are you talking about? What threat of a child? What threat of a child?
Well, apparently you threatened to smack your child.
No, if you listen to the recording properly, me and my child was having a joke. We was joking with each other about bedtime. Go and listen to the actual recording. And then Angie said that she's going to go to the police and social services. If my children were threatened or at harm like she believed so, why hasn't she gone to the police or social services? If you think I'm going to knock out a 10-year-old child that Torian has said that she's going to do, then go report it. She didn't report it, and she still has a recording of my child on her phone. You're not about to sit here and question me. I don't care. It's my child. It's my child.
But isn't that a classic of example of this app shouldn't be taken too seriously? Therefore, you shouldn't be going at Angie.
She's got a recording of my child. What are you talking about? Are you okay?
She's enough to point her finger at everybody else in class them as a pedlo, and she's the one that platforms convicted pedlos.
Yeah, but Charlie, don't you have to have your devices checked once a month? So I wouldn't be chatting your thumbs around the app.
No.
Listen, I understand you want to support Angie here, and I hear that you want to be mod for Angie. Someone said in the comments.
I don't want to be mod
but the
for
thing
Angie
is,
at all, but I'm not having you sit in there and literally badger the woman when she has been badgered for the fucking 3 years of this.
But how about what she's done to others that have never gone for her?
This live isn't all about Angie. This live was about everything that went off last night. As you can see in Lou's.
Yeah, but you don't talk about what Marcus Ems does to Angie, do you? I mean, the disgusting things that she's been doing.
Maybe you don't talk about Angie, what she's done to other people.
She's not really had much chance to.
Yeah, but you're focusing more on Angie and what Angie's
Actually,
doing.
No, if you'd have came in there...
Let me say this. With the people in the chat going on about I have my devices checked, if you believe everything that people say on here...
And that's exactly what I'm saying, Charlie. So, you can't believe everything that's been said. Like Torian said about if you believe that her child's going to actually be knocked out. Like, that's exactly what we're saying. You can't believe everything
It's
that's
on
said
the
on the
recording, Rishi. You can hear me and my child joking about. She's gone with the narrative, went on Dave Duran's platform and said that I'm threatening to knock out my child. So you're not going to sit here and act, and please don't
And
try
if I
to twist
was
it.
simple, that's
Don't do
not
that.
a very nice thing to say, is it? Is she simple?
This whole live is not about. This isn't a hate live for Angie.
Yeah, but then you need to be discussing what Marcus Zemson's been doing to Angie, because that is a hate. That is hate.
Well, respectfully, if you actually stop talking for for more than a minute, we might actually get on to what everybody else has done.
Okay, so can we have?
Can I just quickly jump on this one, right?
Can we have more of what Marcus Zemson's doing with Angie, like the fact that she went out and spent her gifters' money on a bloody hat and t-shirts?
Lou, do
just
you want to
get
put her in
back
the
at Angie?
big box? Because I think she wants to run your live for you.
No, I don't.
Can I just quickly say, I'm returning on this bit because I know what it's like for some random woman to have your kids' voice recordings on their device, and it's fucking horrible because they can put that anywhere. First of all, that needs to be deleted off her phone. She should have that. I don't dislike Angie, but I don't like
Count
her.
Dracula, can I just say your mother's on the register as well?
I just sugar tits. Sorry.
Who's Marcus on the register?
No, I know what it's like. It's happened to my kids, and it's fucking horrible. And I tell you, I don't give a shit if she's got a picture or not. She still should not have that on her phone. And if you want to go support that, love, go ahead and do it.
She hasn't even got the recording on her phone anymore. What are you talking about?
How do you know?
How do you know that?
She said
How
she
do you know
heard the recording. She never
But
said
Angie
she
has
had
told
it
quite a
saved.
few lies, hasn't she? But why have it on
Oh
her
my
phone
God,
for
Charlie,
months
wow.
and then mention it again?
Get a fucking life, you freaks. If you believe everything that you hear on here, then you're more gullible than I thought you were.
I disconnected him because he's just being rude to everyone, Lou.
Yeah, well, Charlie
No,
is
you're
fine.
You can't sit there and read comments on what Tony's having to go through and Angie's got that recording. That's not your place or anyone's place. Put them in the in the kitchen, please. One sec. Because I know what that's like
listen,
to
I
have some
understand
random person to have that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I understand that you want to. Oh my goodness.
Fuck's sake.
And that's what the kind of people you entertain.
We're not really entertaining them, are we?
Oh, you need to get out as well then.
Oh, who dropped her?
What do you
drop
mean? So no, I actually
back to
wanted to
cut my
hear her side here, because at the moment what she's actually saying is absolutely wrong and absolutely disgusting. If she wants to support that person and stand there by her, that's fine. But in the end of the day, you're going to be the one who's crying, because she will never treat you like how you want her to treat you. Because
Lou,
that's
you
what she
can't
does.
vote
She uses
for supporting
people.
people on this app. You can't do that. In my opinion,
No,
you can't.
I'm saying what I'm saying, Leo, is if she wants to support her, it's just going to end in tears, because that's the way she is with Angie. She has no respect for anyone else, and it's true.
Yeah, but it's down to other people to make up their own opinion on that. But I think.
Well, exactly. It's just I've seen a lot of her friends walk away and quite upset about it.
But it's down to
A lot of people have been good to her.
Torin, is there anything else you want to say on the matter of your child?
No, it's fine. Honestly, I can't be asked. Like, I can't even be bothered. It is what it is.
Well, I can't say I understand because I don't have a child, but I know what it's. Well, I don't know what it's like because, like I said, I ain't got a child, but I've got nieces and nephews that have been doxed all over this app, and it's fucking. It makes your blood boil.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And remember, this woman has people like No Contact Coach and all these weird people that go in her live. Like,
Doxing kids.
That's the worrying thing, isn't it? That's the thing. It is wrong, and that doesn't need to be done at all. So it's more the conversation of what happened with her, with Prince Bat and Marcus Zem. Well, how do you feel? Do you think she got bullied in that live?
I didn't.
I think they're all as bad as each other. Oh, sorry, not us.
Yeah, I didn't watch the live, but I just find it ironic that Prince Brat goes around calling everyone bullies when he's clearly a bully himself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Sorry, just hold on.
Brat.
Thanks, Charlie.
Brick. Charlie is a prick. Charlie, you're not doing yourself
Listen,
any favours.
so-
You're just being an absolute twat. Sorry, Lou, carry on.
Okay, so yeah, it was just more the conversation of what happened, what everyone thought on Prince Pratt, and Marcus Ems. Well, we all know what she's like. The thing is, I don't think we'll ever get rid of Marcus Ems. It's a bit. How can you explain? It's like they want to enable all these people and think it's a great thing to have it all night, and yeah.
To be fair, let's be fair. Ems fucking holds people hostage in her kitchen.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
This is another live that I'm just going to play. This is from yesterday with Angie having Scouse Slayer, I think her name is. And then next thing they have Alicia as well.
Look, before you
in
play
it.
that, can you just clarify? It's because I'm reading the comments. Is Charlie on a register?
I can't actually. They're saying he
okay,
is,
let me
but the
rephrase
thing
that
is, if he
question.
was,
Is there any
I think we
evidence
would have
of
found it by
Charlie
now.
on a register?
And that's the thing, Leo. If he was, I think he would have been outed by now.
Right, well, can we stop spamming in the comments that he's on a register if there's no evidence, please? Because that's not fair either. Like, he's acted like a bit of a wanker, but you can't go around saying that someone's on a register if there's not. Because that's not on either.
Unfortunately, Charlie, you haven't helped yourself when you did say that you've got to get your phone checked every 6 months. So, people have gone by your word, and now you're saying that you don't do it. So that's the problem with it all, isn't it? So people actually listen to what you said.
Lou, I don't know why you keep letting him in.
I think he has a right to have his own say.
But when he's
Why
coming in,
do you have a problem? You have a problem with me speaking the truth?
Speaking the truth about what? I don't care what you speak,
No,
mate.
what's the problem then?
To people, and you're saying "suck your mum" and you're playing the Beast song. You're not really doing yourself much favours.
Well, have you not seen? Did you not see what they were trying to call me and accuse me of in the
And did
chat?
I not just say
and I'm
that-
not allowed to react?
Did I not just say that it's wrong if they're saying you're on a
Well,
register and you're
then,
not?
if they're going to say something, then they're going to have to take the consequences of me giving them an
You've also got to
answer.
remember, this is not your live and it's someone else's live.
Yeah, and that live guest has every right to drop me whenever she needs to, and I respect that. But
Right.
this isn't
Charlie,
your
can you
live
make it clear
either.
for people about the whole you get your devices checked?
Yes,
Can
I
you
did say that. Yes,
clarify
I
for
put
us?
my hands up and I do admit to that. But do you really, really, really think I would put my sister at risk by doing anything else?
How do we know?
why do
Do
you
you
have to
really,
make
really?
sure-
Oh, please. You're just as bad as what the rest of them is then, Leo.
Why am I? What? Because
Well,
I
what
said we don't
evidence
to
have
do
you
behind
got?
closed doors, the same
What
as nobody
evidence
else
have
does. I
you
do
got?
behind closed doors.
What evidence have you got to come up with that
I'm not,
consumption?
I'm not saying that you're one
Oh,
of these
piss
people.
off.
I'm
Piss
saying...
off.
What,
Piss off.
This is the problem with people on this app.
You're
They don't have
just as
conversation.
right-handed as everybody else. That's your problem.
problem
Not
is,
really. I turned
Charlie,
around and
just
said,
hold
I
on
don't
a
know
second,
what you're
boys.
doing behind
Boys.
closed doors, the same as no one else.
Piss
does.
off. You just jumped on the bandwagon like
Well, I
everybody
didn't
else
jump on
is.
anything because you didn't let me finish my sentence.
Yeah, okay.
If you let
Charlie,
me finish my
just-
sentence...
Lou, I want him to have his say because in the end of the day, if people are saying what he's saying in the comments, I think everyone, you should have a right to have.
No, but he asked me a question, I answered his question. He outright asked me a question, that's why I answered him.
And I gave you the answer.
When you didn't let me finish my sentence before you answered me.
Well, I can give you the answer before you've even finished, and I'm not your mate.
All right, mate, calm down.
I'm just saying you need to look at the bigger picture, fella, before everybody else does. Because I'm not a peddler. I'm not a peddler. I'm not this, that, or the other. Without any evidence at all. And Billy, you can back off.
You know it.
You're
You
just
fat
a
nonce
dried
that
up
looks like a
old,
fucking thumb. You
dried
have
up
your phone
rent
checked, you're a
boy.
fucking liar.
That's what you
are
are.
nothing but
A
a lying,
dried up
dirty,
rent boy.
disgusting
Right,
That has to
all
go
right,
to
all right, calm
Bulgaria
down.
to get his business.
Calm down.
Right, Lou, I've disconnected them both because you're only going to end up getting bananaed.
Yep. Sharon, I'm just making you mod, okay? Because I noticed some of my mods are not in here. Well, that was pleasant. So, Charlie, I did give you a point of there trying to basically tell everyone what you've done and why you get your devices checked, because I think everyone has the right to know that. But anyway, this was going off topic of what we were really discussing.
I kicked them both because it's Lou that's going to end up getting a banana, not anyone else. So to save our platform, I booted them both out.
Right, let's go on to the next thing. So I'm just listening here now. So someone, Skull Slayer went into Angie's box, basically defending Angie for being called Pablo. You know, that I've had that discussion myself with recently. We shouldn't be doing that. But I'm just going to play it and just for everyone to actually have a listen of it.
Say than 10 men. Go and mind your business, wash your knickers, Bobby, and stop getting in Angie's business, right?
Why do you stop talking about my diet then?
Why are you?
Why are you a grandmother and you're talking about my diet?
When you've got a police case against her. So there you go, you fucked your case in basically, haven't you?
Why are you talking about my diet, Pearl? Why are you talking about my
diet? Off your Angie. Chuck her out.
Why are you talking about my eating disorder?
Chuck her out. I'm interested in what you had to say, but I was just wondering what you had to say
got to do with you.
Did you know before that word? It was a slip of the tongue at the fact that I said about 5 times in regards to a woman being prosecuted for that word. Paigey Baby said it wasn't race. It wasn't a racial slur. You said it wasn't a racial slur. Right? Whether it is, I don't know. But she does educate racism. And you said on your live yesterday saying it was racist, and you put up a video saying it was a slur. So
25 second clip. Can I just say something? Right, I'm going to answer that. Right. The clip that I played, right, was on the FYP, right? It was only 25 seconds.
It only had 8 likes, you put it up there.
I didn't put it up there.
You did. That's the bit when I called her that bounty, but you missed 5 minutes prior to that.
Can I actually answer that properly without anybody interrupting me?
Interrupting, of course. I'm not going to interrupt if you start telling the truth. Why did you put a little edited clip up and not the full thing up?
Oh, for crying out loud, Pearl. It's not my account, love.
What wasn't? How do you know which account took it? Oh, what a tatey.
Because it tells you who posted it. You so are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Go on then.
As I was saying before I got interrupted, right? It was only a 25-second clip on the FYP, right? I had already said on my live, if you were actually watching and paying attention, that I haven't seen the before and after, so I can't comment on that.
But why did you comment on the bit that you got? If you're paying attention, why didn't you go seek the full live out?
Okay, so that was that one.
Just so you know, Angie's
this is how it all kicked off last night. So
just so you know, Angie's cam to you.
Sorry?
Just so you know, Angie's cam to you.
Okay, that's fine. She does that quite a lot. How many times do I have to tell you, Angie? I don't want to be your friend. So basically, there was that one. So it sounds like Angie can't take the heat. So basically, she tries and avoids people as much as she can. When they actually confront her, she will end up screaming at them so they don't actually have their say, or just basically drop them. But if it's everyone else's, but yeah, anyway.
Just another thing as well, I got sent a message that Charlie has Diane Burns as a mod, who we all know was part of PLM, massive part of PLM.
Right, okay. Diane Burns, wasn't it?
Yeah, Queenie Burns.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I've never once sat in Andy much. Not once. And I'll tell you what, bring me proof that I've ever sat in Andy.
Permission, I'm going to speak about it, but is this the full clip or did something else happen? That's what you do when you run the F-page thing. You go with facts, not gossip, and edited clips that you pick up yourself.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not taking advice off you, Bill. Sorry, I'm not
giving you advice.
Let me ask you, Skull Slayer. So you've come up for a reason, right? What's your reason for coming up here?
The only reason I come up here is to say that what Alicia said by calling you a peddler was wrong. It's wrong, because you're not a peddler, right? And then I've come up to say that going for people's dead relatives is low. And
it's not as low because it's not as low as someone calling you a peddler, because you cannot get lower than a peddler. And I don't care what you say.
Respectfully, in my opinion, going for dead relatives is worse than calling someone a peddler.
Let me tell you, Scouts, they've mocked my father, which she's set in the boxes. Tory and Paigey, baby, they all mock my dad's father. Which they do it in your comments as well, putting your broccoli up, which is fine. But you also questioned how my father died. Who the fuck do you think you are, questioning how my fucking father died? Yeah?
You shut your mouth.
You shouldn't even be in the box. You got a police case against me, you've just fucked that up. Yeah?
Exactly. And why did you tell everybody to share the little clip that you had?
And you can record it as much as you want. I do not give no fucks. Do not question how my fucking father died.
And Kika, you've already given her 18 followers.
Huh?
Kika, you've already given her 18 followers. Coming here basically looking for your fucking clout.
I'm not. Thank you. Yes, you are.
Scouts, if you don't like Angie, I don't understand why you're in here. We was all having a lovely conversation. You don't like her, why are you in here? If you've called the police, if you've called the police about her, you obviously really dislike her. She doesn't need you to come in and defend her. Why? I don't understand why you're in here.
And she should be.
Because I can. I got requests. I got things here that got accepted.
Man, go and pick on someone your own size, man. Leave her alone, yeah? Jog on.
You didn't get requested because you were sitting in the box for ages. You requested the box. Nobody invited you on here.
No, you know what's happened.
I'm not trying to be horrible. I just don't understand why you're in here.
Angie, kick her out.
Evie, I'm just gonna say something here. Eve, Louise, we're no bullies. What we are actually doing in this live is actually trying to spread awareness. I don't agree with some things and I do agree with some things, but I tell you this now, I'm not here to do any bullying whatsoever. If you actually see people who actually go into Angie's live and actually see the comments, they are more bullying in that live than anywhere else. Angie doesn't care what's said into the comments, and then it's a bullying live when you go in to try and have your voice and opinion. They will shut you down.
To be fair, on the
ask a question, please.
On the flip side, 2 seconds. On the flip side to that, Lou, when you're sat in a room and there's like 1,000+ people in that room, and the comments are going at 100 miles an hour, you ain't got a fucking clue what's being said.
True. Affected, did you want to say anything? Yeah, of course.
It's got here, this is a live about the Lucifer, Angie, Prince, Brat and Ems. So far, I've only actually heard screen recordings of Angie. I think that is actually bullying one specific person. Was anybody actually?
It's not just on Angie, is it? It's actually, at the moment, I've actually played Prince Brat and I played Marcus Ems, where they've actually bullied Angie. So get your facts right before you actually come up here.
No, I'm just asking a question because I have just joined and all what I've heard is you talking about Angie and the cult and things like that.
No.
And not everybody who supports Angie is actually a lowlife, basically what you're saying.
I haven't said that.
No, there's a lot of comments on the cult and things like that. I would just like to say, bun all yous who are talking about Angie and stalking Angie non-stop.
Because you get to be sitting there.
So I would just like to say, bun all of everybody who has nothing nice to say about anybody. I think maybe that all you grown up, I think that maybe all you grown up should get a life.
So you think Angie's sitting there and telling all the victims who are civil that basically they deserve it, right? Is that what you're saying?
You fired up this live to basically try and expose Angie.
I haven't finished talking.
That's been exposed about a billion times.
So you think basically that Angie's an innocent person and all this?
None of them
all
are
this,
innocent,
right?
not one of them. Not on any side.
No, nobody's innocent, and you're not innocent either. But people have actually put pictures of Angie's face on Jimmy Savile. Is that acceptable? No, it isn't. Right,
It isn't, but that's
one
not
rule
me
for
who's
one
saying
and
that,
another
was it?
for
So
another.
maybe go to Alex. Maybe you should go to Alex and tell him not to do that.
Charms, it's
That wasn't me.
Get over
We're
yourself.
talking about both sides.
Like I said at the start, from the start of this live, I turned around and said they are all as bad as each other. Every single one of them.
And including you all who are sitting in this box, you are all as bad as each other also.
Let me speak, please. Like I said at the start of this, where is it going to end? Is it going to take for someone to unalive themselves? Because Angie's been at breaking point where she SH'd on live a couple of weeks ago. Alicia this morning sounded like she was at breaking point in Miss Red's live. Torian's
but then you're saying this, and you're saying this, and the live is being run on Angie.
No, it's not being run just on Angie. We were talking about.
If you're actually in here,
I've joined,
I actually
and
felt,
ever since I've joined, that's all I can hear is Angie.
At the moment, I have actually said I did feel sorry for Angie last night. So don't
Right.
start coming in here when you said you haven't actually been in here for long until now. I have actually said that I felt sorry for Angie last night. So
Right,
maybe
but then if you do
should
feel
sit
sorry
and
for
listen a
her,
bit
then
more
why are you not
before
actually
come and
stopping
attack.
this hate live? Is what I'm saying. You're talking about people unaliving themselves, and you're running a hate live on Angie, including the comments.
It's not a hate live, and we cannot control what people are saying in the comments.
So what's the purpose of the live?
Hold on, everyone. Let me just say now, you cannot say things because, you know, people will get offended. But it's okay for Angie's live to go like that, is it? Telling people to go and burn their mother.
Something so I can get back to cutting my hedge. Right, one thing I will say about Angie, I didn't like the women at first. I couldn't fucking stand. I couldn't even stand their lives. However, she has said a lot of shitty things, Angie has, and I've said this to you, Leo, countless times. She has said a lot of horrible things, but she's not done half of the shit that other creators have done. I've not seen her dox anyone. I've not seen her dox a kid. I've not seen her mock abuse. I've not seen any of that yet. So I personally haven't seen it. I don't know if others, but this live isn't a hate live on Angie at all. It's to hide in the. I'll go and suck you on you fucking twat. I'm not going to look at comments. But she's not done half the shit that half the people have done on the app, like Alex, Charlie. She's not done that shit. And that's what everyone needs to remember. She's said stuff, yeah, but she's not actually physically done stuff.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't either. I've not seen her dox anyone.
I've not seen her dox anyone.
No. A comment. What, Lou? She has doxed people. Some people are actually saying she has.
Yeah, but let's go, Lou. Let's go with proof. If they can bring proof, it's different. But let's not run off of what someone said in the comments
Look
about.
at the video of Ames head
because we know how that goes. Let's go off of evidence. So someone could send you the evidence that Angie stalks kids, and we'll run with it. Until then, let's not.
Hold on one sec. Do you know what? I'm going to keep my comments to myself then because I'm reading loads of different things in the comments.
Stop reading the comments.
So everybody's got different opinions on it.
Louise, stop reading the comments.
Well, you've got the block button, Louise. Just
Can I just
ignore it.
I'm
not blocking people. Everyone's entitled to have their say. That's true. She does dox herself every day. And that's the thing. There's nothing to hide with Angie. She does come out and say things. Yeah, she does. That's the thing. She says everything that she thinks.
Louise, affected went to speak then, you spoke over her.
I don't hear her. But anyway, I'm going to get back out and cut my edge.
Yeah, I swear you.
I've got to cut it, alright.
Affected, did you want to say something because you went to speak? Affected? Hello?
Hello?
That's right, you went to speak and then I went to speak.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to ask what this live is actually about.
Yeah, it was just... Go on, Lou, it's not that live, I don't know why
I wanted to do this live so people could have their opinion on what they felt about last night. About Prince Brat and Marcus Ems and how they felt if she got bullied or do you think that basically that...
But don't you think this isn't going to help Angie's situation? Like, this is
Does she care about anyone else? Does she care about anyone else? No, she doesn't affect it. All she cares about is herself. When she went in someone's life, she had a go at other people for having their say. But every time she has someone in her box, she would destroy them. Now, does she care about them? Do you care about them? Do you want to do a live for them?
Everybody have their say.
No.
See, Lou, I don't agree with that because, see, when she did that singing competition, she gave, 3 people 300 quid, so you can't actually say that.
But she sat there as well, a box of with disabilities.
Because I don't speak over you. That geezer with the dog, she also sent him a uni. She didn't do that for clout. She did it to help him with the dog, so you can't actually say that. You can say that, that's your opinion, but I don't agree with that.
I'm sorry, Leo, but in the end of the day, she did have a go at a woman who was blind in a singing competition.
She also lets people in her life
she had a go at
themselves. That's another thing I will say for Angie. She lets people have their point, whereas other creators don't. I've been in lives where they're literally digging Angie out. As soon as I was say something to defend her, I get blocked or muted.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
To defend Angie? You have every right to defend Angie.
Yeah.
But I've also seen her sit and listen to people that have gone in and they've spoken about trauma. And let's be fair, Angie, at the start of her life, she always says, don't come and trauma dump. But she's the first one to sit and listen to someone when they're going through a hard time.
See, I agree with Affected on that. She does. Now, a lot of creators, if you're going into their lives and they're speaking about it, the first thing they do is block or mute you so you can't have your say, yeah?
She does allow people in her box. Muted them numerous of times because of you obviously don't like to listen.
Pardon?
No, you do like to listen. It's just the fact that you talk over everyone and everyone has a right to actually have a say.
No, I think it's Saturday. I think that maybe you should stop talking about Angie and...
that's what I think of you.
Anyway, I have one thing I will say for her, and I will back her up on this. She does let people in the live, and she does let people in the box to have their say. A lot of people will talk about people on the app, and as soon as you go in the live, she will fucking block you. They'll block you straight away. They will, and I will give her that. Yeah, she said a lot of shitty things on the app, some fucking horrendous stuff, in fairness. But I've got one of the most disgusting lives on the app as well.
You need to grow up and act your age.
Listen, I've said some of the worst things on this app, so I can't say nothing. And that's exactly why I won't comment on what Angie said, because I've also said some of the worst things on this app. And people do push you to that point, but that's why I said, where is the drawing line for any of this? You've got Ems that holds people hostage in her kitchen. She tries to turn gay people straight. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well said, Leo. Do you know something? I've been watching this for about 20 minutes, right? And to be fair to you, right? You are being fair, right? I don't know who's lying. I don't know who she is, right? But talk about a bully up. You should be ashamed of yourself. If something happens to Angie, that's down to you, mate. Because don't you think she's had enough?
Angie, though.
Don't you think she's had enough? Thank you, Leo. Well done.
But no, sorry, Lou's not bullying.
She's had enough.
Not bullying Angie. She's just putting her say across.
Lou, did you just
That's
kick her
all
out?
she's doing. She's having to say. Who kicked her?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, she must have dropped it.
No, not me.
Everybody is entitled to their opinion on it, in fairness. But I don't think Lou's
I just don't
her.
think it's fair when sometimes I wake up in the morning,
to be honest with you,
and there's literally about 5-6 different lives slating Angie, and I just don't. Obviously, they're doing it for clout. They're just using something to talk about. But for Angie's mental health, no one gives a F. Literally,
that's not true. Like, when
I
it comes
understand
to
that, and I do.
Like, believe me, with someone that struggles with mental health myself, I know what it's like to struggle, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And that's why I said, when Lou started this live, I said, where is it going to stop? Somebody's going to end up unaliving themselves, whether it be Angie, Torian, Paigey, Alicia. Where is the line going to be drawn before all this stops? They are all as bad as each other, all of them, every one of them.
Can I just say something real quick? So this live is about Angie, Prince, Brat and Ems, but it seems like everyone's coming at Angie. I think it's disgusting. I think it's absolutely disgusting.
I think the problem is I've had people in the box who have actually gone for Angie that know Angie, and that's why it seems like it's all going for Angie, but it isn't. That's why I've got other videos about Princess Brat and going with Miss Remy. But in the end of the day, my life is for everyone to come in and have their chat. But people need to realise people are going to say stuff about Angie. People are going to defend Angie. But in the end of the day, people have a right to have their own say on things.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
I
agree with that, like 100%. I totally agree. But it just seems that since everything that's happened last night, everyone's just coming at Angie and from all angles. Has anyone forgotten what Ems is actually like as a person?
I've actually
She's wasted. She's wasted police time. She's wasted paramedics' time. And I think it's absolutely disgusting. Ems is a vile, vile human being, and Prince Brat is a fucking clout chaser. So
let her finish, please.
Prince Brat is only hanging around Ems because she's got all these views at the moment because of all the mad shit that she's doing. So Prince Brat is hanging around Ems like a fly on shit. And Angie, bless her, look, at the end of the day, I've followed Angie for a while now, and me personally, I like her. I like Pearl, I like Angie, I like all of them. I think they're all lovely and they do lovely things. Sometimes Angie does say things that might be out of character, but like, so does everyone else.
I think she says most of it for the wow factor of it, so it's an effect in it, so she can have the effect of it. There's one thing that really grinds on me with Angie, and I'm sorry, I have to fucking say this, it's her chewing. That's where I have to leave it. I can't. That's the one that really grinds on me. Out of everything, her fucking chewing is the bit that really gets on my nerves. I don't think she's a bad person. I think she's got a lot of problems going on. I do think a lot of people jump on the bandwagon because it does bring in the views. But in all fairness, Angie's a clout chaser just like every other cunt on TikTok. Everyone's clout chasing when they're nap.
I just think out of all the creators that people could be talking about right now, like Angie is literally at the bottom of the scale. Like you've got AR that's lied about being in a coma. You've got other creators that do the craziest shit on a daily basis, and everyone's coming at Angie from all angles. Like I said, I just think it's unfair. And yeah, I mean, people can disagree, agree, wherever. I don't really care.
No, I actually agree with what you're saying because I did say a lot of people on this app, like the bigger creators, have done all fucked up things. What Angie's only things that have came out of Angie's mouth, she's never acted on the shit that these people have done. And I will say that, and I have said that. I personally have never saw her do anything to the extent of the other creators have.
No, yeah, and I agree.
Well, and what she said about me and Leo.
And the thing is, as well,
go for people without them going for her first. I've never ever seen her.
Angie retaliates. Angie retaliates to the things that people say to her on a daily basis, and she has every right to do that when people are coming at her, like I said, from all angles. If it was me, I would be exactly the same. I would be retaliating. When you get so much hate, when you get so much hate,
we can't say anything about what comes out of Angie's mouth because we have said pretty fucked up things of ourselves. But do you know what? Retaliation.
The one thing that Angie does do, and I've noticed this for the like I said, since I've been following her, if she's in the wrong, she'll apologise. She'll hold her hands up and she'll fucking apologise. And that is one thing that half these other creators don't do. They don't do that. So, I don't know. People have their own views and opinions of her, but me personally, I think she's better than half of these other nutters that are on this app.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah,
I couldn't stand Angie at one point.
This app is just crazy and people just need to grow up. It's actually mad.
And the whole Marcus M situation, you've got someone that's holding people hostage in the kitchen, won't let them out. She's trying to turn gay people straight. She's disgusting. She's absolutely vile. She's wasting the police time, ambulances time. She's absolutely fucking vile. And if anyone needs off the app, it's her.
She's disgusting. I don't even know how she's got accounts, to be honest. But yeah,
I was watching someone's. I was watching a video this morning of paramedics getting into their house, and she had faked passing out.
It's the way that she speaks to them, though. It's the way she speaks to them when they do turn up at her house. And regardless of the fact if it's the viewers calling the police and the paramedics on her, the way she speaks to them, they're doing their job at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing is, she's feeding them drugs as well. She's, you know, like I was talking about earlier, there is a account, if anyone wants to go and see, it's called Poison M's. And there you'll have all the videos and everything like that of when Marcus M's was around, because that's what we were talking about as well with Marcus M's. When Marcus was around, we saw that she was basically hurting the guy, would throw him out in the street.
Yeah, I've seen all that as well. She's disgusting. And whoever said in the comments about your dad and your dog, look, at the end of the day, I don't know what the truth is and what's not the truth, but you're all just speculating whether has anyone ever thought for 1 second that Angie might have said that just to, I know it's not funny and it's a fucked up thing to say, but she could, like, she's probably lying. She probably just said that for a reaction out of everyone. I'm not saying that that's okay to say, but she most likely said that to get a reaction. Me personally, I don't think she would stoop that fucking low. I'm sorry, and everyone can disagree, like I said, or agree with me, but I just think it's bullshit. I don't think she done it.
I can't judge Angie on what she says when I've said some of the worst stuff on this app. So I won't comment on what Angie said. And I haven't done this whole live. I've not commented on what she said.
No.
But what my comment was they're all as bad as each other from what I watched last night. They're all doing it to each other. And
it's all tit for tat at the end of the day. It's all tit for tat. And Kat, listen, you're saying I'm dangerous. You don't even know me, love. I just said that if she said it doesn't mean that it's okay to say, but I just don't think it's true. So don't call me dangerous because you don't know me, darling. So shut the fuck up, respectfully. Just be quiet. Just piping up in the comments. Come in the box and talk.
Like
to
me and Leo said, we can't make any comments on the shit Angie says because me and Leo said some pretty fucked up things as well, and we get that 90% of it is fucking a reaction to someone's action, and she's reacting back. I can't lie and say I've not done it myself. She says some fucked up stuff that has probably triggered a lot of people, but who hasn't on this app?
But this is what I'm saying. You got.
Why don't you just get in the box?
But the thing is, people have lied about being in a coma. So, like, AR lied about being in a coma, for fuck's sake, and you're all saying that Angie's the worst of the worst. AR's just as bad. You have all these other creators that say shit for clout, by the way. They say this shit to get views and to get likes and stuff. So you're all saying Ben Jaylee, you're all crazy and deluded. You're all funny.
The thing is, you're saying that, but you've got to understand why people are so angry. Because in the end of the day, she said, "I don't believe that person has gone through DV." Things talking about the essay and telling people they've got to lose weight and laughing about it and all that sort of stuff. I mean, in the end of the day, people were angry and upset about all the things that she said because people do have gone through that.
Reaction to what I've said about her.
But she shouldn't be saying it as a reaction.
She shouldn't be saying those things.
I would. I'm sorry. If someone was saying horrendous stuff about me, then I'd be clapping back.
But that's the thing. It wasn't about a certain person. It was the fact that she was talking about people who have been in DV in relationships, and that she doesn't believe that they've gone through that. That's not fair. Or the fact that she said that about HIV, and that men are the ones that carry it. That's not right.
Thanks for letting me jump in. I won't take up too much time. I know that Angie's counter in this, but I don't have anything to hide. I'm not a big creator on TikTok. I do scroll at ridiculous times of nights and see all things that are going on. And these people that, make excuses for Angie and say it's mental health and, she doesn't mean half of what she says and yada, yada, yada. When a grown woman of nearly 50 is so drunk like she was last night to the state where she's pissing her bed and throwing up on her bed, if these people genuinely cared about her, they would be contacting her and encouraging her to get help and stay off the app and not go into chats like Marcus M's and get into these, she was making mockery out of...
How do you know she hasn't got help? You don't know that?
Because she's drinking every night. Because she's getting help.
She didn't drink all week. She did not drink all week.
Hold on, I don't want people attacking her. Just one at a time, please.
No, I was just saying that...
She doesn't drink every night.
No, you're fine. It's just, I prefer where it's just one talks and then the other is, you know, trying to.
No, that's fine.
If she's drinking to the state of pissing her bed and throwing up and mocking self-harm and talking about how she tried to unalive herself and was in a coma. You know, the list is endless. It could go on and on and on.
But to be fair,
But what business is that of ours? What business is that of ours that she drinks every night?
It's
not our business.
Come on, please. Not all
It's
at
nothing
once.
to do with us who drinks and who fucking doesn't.
It does when it affects
She's
people.
doing it in her own home. She's doing it in an environment that
She's
affects
not.
herself. She's not doing it somewhere.
She's doing it publicly, where
How
thousands
is she
of
doing it
people
publicly?
watch.
That's their choice to click onto that live or not.
We can't comment on whether she's getting help or
Don't wanna
not
watch,
because
don't watch.
we don't live in her house and we don't know whether she's contacted the doctors. So none of us can sit here and say, oh, she isn't getting help because we don't know that.
No, but everyone sit there saying about her mental health. People need to support her in different ways, not encourage her.
But people are doing it in their own ways. Listen, right, everybody talks about her being an alcoholic, and I'm going to tell you something. My fucking
didn't use
dad's a
that word.
full-on raging alcoholic, right? He was a
I
full-on
didn't use that
alkie.
word.
Angie is not an alcoholic.
She's a binge drinker.
A binge drinker, definitely, but not an alkie. I'm sorry, but see that pisses me right fucking off.
I didn't use the word
We've got
alcoholic.
no right in making any comments who drinks in their house and in their room. What if she was out in the streets drinking? Do you not think that'd be far worse? But people are clicking onto her live. They're grown-ass adults. They can click into her live if they want, and they can fucking exit when they need to. No?
Exactly.
I didn't say she was
If you
an
don't
alcoholic.
don't watch it. If it's affecting
Look,
you,
she didn't
don't
say
watch
she was an
it.
alcoholic.
Sorry?
I said you'd never. I didn't hear you say that she was an alcoholic.
She's a binge drinker, and she's
I'm not backtracking. I'm saying it how it is. I'm not backtracking or nothing. I'm saying it
You
is.
did say that because you said that she drinks
Louis, just
every
ignore the
day.
comments.
Like she's dependent on it.
I never said she. And what I'm saying is she doesn't drink it every day. I've not said that she's an alcoholic. I haven't.
I'm not
She
saying
did
you
get to
should
that
have
point though.
been
No,
mum
I
of
did
shit.
get to
She
that
said
point
that.
at one stage.
But to be
She was
fair,
drinking almost every night.
she's in her own house. If she wants to drink and throw up and piss in her bed, that's down to her.
But
That
why
ain't none of my business.
are people
As long as she
watching
ain't doing it in
this?
my bed, I don't care.
Why are people watching this and not doing something to help her?
But people
Don't
are. But
she's
she
on
doesn't
live,
want
but you
to
can
be
all see
helped.
it.
She's a grown woman. She's gone through God knows how many years without our opinions. Our opinions mean fuck all.
And her
She's a
opinions
grown
and
woman.
her actions are affecting a lot of other people.
But these people are grown ass
But they can
adults where
easily
they can
scroll
exit
out
or
the
go into the
line.
Not if
live.
they're watching
Stay in the
somebody
line.
that they support. You know, there's a lot of people out there that
I've got my
support
opinion on
Ems.
that.
So they'll be in Ems's live, and then Angie throws herself in and starts making.
I don't think.
But hearing
Sorry, honey, I
Angie
didn't mean
towards
to do that.
Ems yesterday, Angie genuinely wanted to help that girl. She genuinely did. Yeah? And it was just
Yeah,
like kicking the
today,
fucking
the
ball. I'm going to
Angie's
get into arguments that I don't want to get
Angie.
involved in.
The thing is, like, you talk about how Ems is, yeah, I agree with you, wasting police and ambulance time and everything like that. But we also have to remember that's what Angie's done as well. She has wasted police and ambulance time, especially when someone sends it out to try and get help because of what she's, you know, doing and everything. And next thing she's laughing, you know, in the end of the day, like, people are encouraging her to do things. I'm sorry, but that is what's happening on the live at the moment. So many people
agree.
are encouraging her to drink and drink and drink.
I
But
agree.
not
it's the
fair.
same
Because
with
people like the
them.
drama.
That's the same with them.
Yeah.
Everybody does exactly the same thing with them, so it's no different to them.
I agree.
I don't think there's any helping Ems, to be honest with you. I think she loves all of it, and she loves all the drama of it. And the thing is, that girl is one big bully on this app.
Leo, I just want to say big up to you for actually being like rational throughout this whole conversation and debate about Angie. I think you ladies are so boring. Honestly, you're so incredibly boring and you need to go get a life. Like, so what? Like, if Angie has a few drinks, like, everyone does it. Like, I would hate to go out on the drink with you girls because you'd be the most
darling, are you
embarrassing
referring to me?
things in the entire world. You'd be so boring. You're just so goddamn boring, all right? So just get a life,
why
honestly.
Why are you actually in my life?
Yeah, because I'm telling you about
Go
yourself.
back to
Because
your-
you're so
go back.
boring.
So go
like
down
seriously,
then,
like stop
sweetie.
picking on Angie all the time. And further that, you're saying that she called.
I
Sweetie, should we go for a
What
beer?
happened there?
Sweetie, do
I'm
you want to
here
go for a beer?
defending Angie, actually.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Anyway, look, I'm going to drop down.
No, that's fine. But
it was
listen,
nice to talk
this
to you
is what
all.
my
It's
life
nice
is
to get
about.
other
It's about
people's...
how you feel about Angie
it
and
is.
how you felt last night with her getting bullied. You know, it's in the end of the day, like even I felt sorry for Angie last night, and things did go too far. But you know, people have their own opinions, and that's what I want people to have. And the thing is, my life wasn't all about Angie today. It is about Marcus Ems as well, because I want to show some things of what Marcus Ems has actually done.
Well, good luck, and nice to talk to you all. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.
You take care. Bye.
I've been listening in, right? The one thing you just mentioned is about people...
I can't really hear you, hon.
Can you hear me now?
Can everyone hear him okay? Is it just me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, sorry.
No, I was going to say, you're saying about people getting up on their opinions, but you've just kicked someone down.
Which one? Oh, that one. Sweetie, if she...
You know what I mean? Like, keep it fair.
Oh, no face. I mean, I would have it fair, but it's the fact that she was going on talking about how we were boring. I think if she said it so many times that the whole life will be about being boring. So I dropped her.
I know, but come on, if you're going to do it, just keep it fair. And obviously, people are going to get up and have their say, because Angie is liked by people, and some people don't like Angie. Do you know what I mean? I have a love-hate relationship.
And that's what I wanted the live about. But the thing
she
is,
came in here and attacked us all for going at Angie when we're all basically defending Angie. So I don't understand why she's done that.
No, I saw her jumping up anyway. But the other thing as well, if people are going to jump up and talk about their mental health and how they're affected, they need to kind of like not start bullying off the back of that. Do you get what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like people getting up saying about their mental health and how it affects them and stuff like that, what goes on, but then they're sat there...
Yeah, but they're putting themselves through that, so that's their own fault.
Pardon?
They're putting themselves through that, so that's their own fault. Anyone can shut this app at any point. They don't have to sit on this app. No one's holding a...
Well, listen, Leo, I'm not being funny, mate, but that's a bit hypocritical you saying that, considering you could shut Angie's life and not listen to it. And don't think I'm up here sticking up for Angie, because I ain't. I'm just saying, don't be hypocritical and say that shit when you're sat here talking about someone who you could quite easily shut up from.
If you've actually watched from the start, I was actually on the flip side. I've defended Angie, and then I've also agreed with some of the stuff that she said isn't right. So I've actually been on both sides. I haven't just gone straight.
Don't be hypocritical about it. Anyway, I'm going to jump back down into the comments.
I'm not being hypocritical at all. And I was actually, if you'd have been in there from the start, I've been on both sides. I've defended her, I haven't defended her.
He's literally just come in here and spouted a load of crap. Sorry.
That's right.
No, you're right. You're
He's
fine.
obviously not been here
Don't worry,
from the
that's
start, and he
no
don't
face.
realise. So it is what it is.
People who are coming into this live right now, right, I want to say something. If you feel like you're getting bullied, I will defend you. And that's who I am, okay? Now, what, again, I am saying about this live, people are allowed to come into my box and talk about how they felt about last night. And if you want to support Angie, I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to stop you with that, because I want to hear your voice about it. And if anyone feel like they have been affected with Angie, I do advise you not to watch her. Because I know it's hard when you watch Misread or any other people that do watch those people and Angie comes in and everything like that, and I do understand. But people also need to understand that Angie has done things wrong as well, and so has Marcus Ems, and that's what we're trying to get out there today, okay?
But this isn't just about Angie either. This is about Marcus Ems, Prince Brat, Delusive Angie. Who was he at one, Pearl? Was it about Pearl as well?
Someone in the comments.
I have done lives about Pearl before, about her racism, definitely.
No, what's this specific live about?
It's about basically what happened with Prince Brat, Marcus Ems. I did put it in the chat.
Someone in the comments just said you're doing a bully live, you know fine well you will trigger her further. I do agree with this, but I don't agree it's a bully live, because obviously you're just talking about the situation. But I will just say, for Angie's mental health, please don't let everyone just jump in and attack Angie on this live, because that's what a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
but we also got to remember that with it all, you know, we need to think about people's mental health, and that's how I am. I do think about other people's mental health, but we have to remember Angie has triggered a lot of people as well, and they have a right to have their voice on it.
Hi, can I just ask a quick question? Live against her. Can I ask a question? So
Sorry,
you know, like you're doing
Lynn's
like
just
this.
here.
Oh, sorry.
That's
I have got
Lynn's.
something to
Oh.
say when it's free. I'm just gonna mute myself.
No,
and then-
you're next anyway, honey. So have a chat.
Yeah, I just I've only been on the lives for about 8 weeks now since the Heart Me campaign, so I'm quite new to the app, and I just think it's really sad seeing some of these creators, because I actually feel they need help, and they're actually making things worse by being on the app, because like the drinking's every night, and you know, the same with Ems as well, because I actually look at her and I think she could be quite a nice person if it wasn't for the drink, and if she got like more help and everything she needs. Because, and the same with Angie, I think deep down they're probably not bad people, but they've got so obsessed with the app and they're not dealing with their mental health, some things are just spiraling out of control. And also I think it's like past traumas that's probably sort of like being suppressed by the drink and everything. And also part of it now is the fact that they're getting attention from all this that's going on.
Yeah.
I think on the flip side of that as well,
yeah,
is the case of, no, I forgot what I was going to say, now that's gone. No, forget it.
No, I agree. Well, I agree with you there. I can never say your name. I can't say that name properly.
Naomi.
Yeah, I can never say it properly. Anyway, but I do agree with you there. Like, listen, I remember Angie when she first came on, and I started watching her over a year ago, and she was a different person then. And it is sad to see that this whole thing has actually changed who she is as well.
To be fair,
this app has destroyed her. I will say that. And the thing is, I think it's destroyed a lot of people as well. Moving.
I actually think she's, sorry for interrupting, I don't think it's destroyed her. I think she's changed quite a lot lately, and I think a lot more people are growing to know the real Angie and support her, and that's what everyone doesn't like.
I don't actually dislike Angie. Some of the things she says, I'm a bit like, oh, fucking hell. But I don't actually dislike her. I've not sat here and said, oh, I hate her, like this, that, or the other, because I don't. And I don't know her to hate her. And sometimes I go in there and I listen to her lives because she cracks me up. Sometimes she's absolutely, she has me in hysterics with some of the things she does. And I don't think she's a bad person at all. I think she does react, but the same as the others, I don't think the others are bad people either, and I think they react. And it's a vicious circle that, at the end of the day, who's going to break that circle before something really bad?
I think last night.
Can I ask? Are we allowed to have Can I have a little say, please?
Sorry, darling.
Yeah. So what I wanted to say is, you sat here and you're saying that this live's about Ems and it's about Angie and it's about other people, but the only person you've been discussing this whole live is Angie. So you've kicked out 2 of her haters, 2 of her supporters. You kicked them out the box.
Addresses are getting doxed in your comments as well.
Even No Face and Angie has got their issues, but even he came in and he said,
they are. I've
he
got a
even told you guys
Can I have one
that you can't do that. Yeah, you are bullying. That is what you're doing. You are sat here and you are bullying Angie. Yeah, he's not an alcoholic. She does not drink every day. So that is a lie. Stop slandering her name and stop coming out with bullshit.
Just let her have her say for a second.
There's addresses getting doxed in the chat. I've took a screenshot.
Luke, can you
and do a proper fucking awareness live, not with 266 people on it, you fucking donut. Yeah, come with receipt.
Can you shut up, Miss Curvy? Who dropped her?
Me, because I'm trying to ask you a question. Have you got mods in the comments to make sure there's no addresses being doxed? Have you got any mods?
Yeah, I've made mods.
Right, okay.
When was her address doxed? Just now? Because I've been
Well,
watching
there was
comments.
an address. I don't know whose address it was, but there was an address there. Can I just say something, please? Just a quick question, like, because you're going on about Angie's behaviour and how she triggers people, but why can't we have a discussion about you guys being in PLM, where you're doxing children and you're not affecting and triggering other people?
Linz, where's your proof on that, my sweet girl?
Well, there's been
Or
lots
should
of
we
proof
talk
put
about
out
how you
there.
doxed my cousin's children, Linz?
Oh, yeah, like I did, yeah. But, yeah, that's all I wanted to say,
Exactly,
because
Linz.
I don't
So
know how
you
you
wanna
can
come
sit
for-
there.
you came
I don't know
for
how you can sit
Felicity's
there
children.
and go on
You
about
looked
other
for her
people's
child and you
behaviour.
doxed
I
her,
did not
didn't you,
dox
Linz?
Felicity's
And then you
kid.
mock
I did
people
not.
who have
No, I
autism,
didn't.
don't you, Linz?
Oh, yeah,
So
like they
I
mock
think
other
you should get your
disabilities.
proof where we're
So I think
PLM.
you can't
Or
sit
how
there
about
on your
your
fucking high
proof?
horse
How
criticising
about
other
your
people's
proof?
behaviour.
How about the fact that Angie has got
When you have
Johnny
said
as
the
a mod?
worst of the worst.
How about the fact that she's got Johnny as a mod?
Dox people's
Huh?
addresses.
Or the fact
People's
that you
workplace,
dox my cousin's children, Lindsay. You mock autism.
You're sitting there
You
criticising
mocked a boy with
when you were
autism and
in
called him
PLM.
special. So maybe you should shut up. And the fact is,
called him
I would
slow,
love to
and
see
Scotty
the proof where
Scotty
I'm
is
PLM.
slow.
Where's the proof where I'm PLM? Linz, where's the proof I'm PLM?
Lou, let us speak.
Where's the proof? Because
why'd you keep
in the end of the day, you're the one who sits there and
Why
hangs
you not-
with Johnny. You're a dirty, dirty girl.
Lou,
Shut
let
up,
us
this
speak.
is my
Johnny.
life. And
Lou,
I'm
let us
doing
speak.
exactly what
You
she
in
did to me
PLM?
when I went in and defended my cousin. Because
PLM
you
bastard.
doxed my cousin's children, did you not? Oh,
Lou,
where's
you
she
should have
gone?
let us
Can't
speak.
handle the truth.
You should have let
Can
us
you
speak.
shut up, Leo? Because in the end of the day, she sits there and she mocks people with autism and calling them special. She called me PLM when that's a fucking lie and you know it. And the other
Did I not
reason
just say
is
that
she
you're not
doxed my
part of PLM,
cousin's
but you also
children.
ain't gonna
Do you
sit there
think
and
she's
fucking
all
speak
good
to me like
then?
that either. I've done nothing but have your back, but you can fuck right.
She has no right coming in my box when she did that. Anyone else got to say?
Okay, I'm going to drop because I don't want to sit with a PLM supporter.
Oh, I'm not PLM, sweetheart. Again, where's your proof
Sorry,
of PLM?
what is PLM? Sorry, I don't even know what it
You
means.
don't want to know.
All right, okay.
You do not want to know. The thing is, Angie has got Johnny, a Scottish Johnny, as a mod.
Yeah.
So,
See, I don't
deal
know
with that one.
those creators. But what I was going to say is about...
But Angie, you sit with Aki, don't you, Angie? You actually got his number.
But the only thing I was going to say, last thing I had to say was, I feel because of all these stuff goes on TikTok, do you think there should be harder rules to be able to be a creator on TikTok to try and protect somebody's mental health and disabilities and things that could cause problems to the creators or other people? Do you think there needs to be some kind of stricter rules or no?
The thing is, TikTok doesn't care anymore. Like, literally don't care. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They don't care about anyone's mental health and what they've been through, 100%.
Because I think that could be a way to make it safer. Because, like, you know, I've got my son, he's 14, and he's sort of like, he can get onto TikTok, and, you know, so many people that shouldn't be on TikTok can get onto actual TikTok and all these apps and everything. And I don't think it helps.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Not on here. It definitely doesn't help.
And as for the autism thing, my son, he suffers from, sorry, I know you're going off the subject now, but he suffers developmental delay problems and that. And I think she was quite out of order to come at you for a child with autism. It's disgusting.
Well, the thing is, they always mocked him and laughed at him and called him special. And I don't agree with that, 100%. I don't agree with things like that. And the thing is, Linz has done a lot. She mocks people with disabilities and mocks people who has had children who's got disabilities. She sit there and she would, you know, but in the end of the day, that's what they are. That's what the sort of people they are.
The thing is, I don't see things as disabilities. I think we're all individuals, and we're all sort of like different, as in how we are as people. I don't see a disability, and unless you need to see it for sort of like evidence and that. Apart from that, I see everyone as individual people, and no different to anyone else, if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's very much like that, isn't it? It's just very one-sided sort of thing with these people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely, 100%. I'm reading all these comments. In the end of the day, I will be putting up proof of Angie having Aki in her box. And then I'm going to show even more proof that she was in PLM server. So maybe you should start asking her questions. And Linz, if you start doing that, I'll take you to court myself.
Another thing, last night, Pearl was...
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.